Before we get started, I just want to alert everyone to an important video that you've just recorded that will not be available to the public. Here, you discuss the upcoming geopolitical shockwave of what you call the most significant development in international finance since 1971. But then you explain how anyone can position themselves to profit from this crisis. Our viewers can access that video at londonreal.tv/Jim, and I highly recommend that everyone go watch that immediately after our conversation. Recently, I've watched interviews with both RFK and Trump who said they will end the war immediately. Like one phone call, it's over in a week. And fascinatingly, both saying kind of a similar thing. And quite frankly, Jim, I believe them both. I believe they could actually do it and they will do it. You've watched both of those two men kind of campaigning. It's a very, very fascinating race with both of them in there. I'm kind of looking for a Trump-Kennedy ticket maybe at the end of it, but that's another story. Talk to me about what they're saying. Could it be done? And what do you make of those candidates right now?
Well, first of all, I find both of them intriguing. Trump's, better known when he was president, but RFK is not exactly, the Kennedy name is not exactly unknown. I mean, I'll go back to the first election I could vote in was 1972, because at the time the voting age was 21 years old. But in 1968, as a high schooler with no money, a friend of mine and I hitchhiked from Cape May, New Jersey to Camden, New Jersey, a distance of about 80 miles, to hear his father, Robert F. Kennedy, speak. And so, like I said, I'm a 16, 17-year-old hitchhiking to hear RFK. That's how inspired I was by what he was doing at the time.
Wow. How was the speech?
The answer is, sorry, go ahead.
How was the speech? Do you remember?
It was great. I mean, he's inspiring, and he kind of, he came out of nowhere in the primary because Lyndon Johnson was running for president and Eugene McCarthy was holding his own in New Hampshire, and it was only at that point that RFK jumped in. But that's okay. You gotta pick your spots. Yeah, I've been on that bandwagon for a long time, but RFK Jr., first of all, sorry, the short answer to your question is yes, you could end it with a phone call. This is a war that never should have started, okay? You could have stopped it with a phone call, say, hey, okay, Putin, here's the deal. Ukraine's neutral, they're not joining NATO. Autonomy for the Donbass, stop killing the Russian-speaking part of the population. And, maybe a few other bells and whistles, some security guarantees from EU or NATO, and then that's it. Sign that deal and just go forward and let the politics take its course. So it never should have started. Okay, so then it starts. You could have ended it with a phone call just by saying, okay, got it, you're serious. I should have known that from the start. We'll do the same deal with one big difference, which is Russia will not give up the territory they've taken. They've spent too much money and blood to get there. So you want neutrality, you want no NATO membership, yeah, but we're keeping what we took. Because I always explain, there's so many sort of anti-Semites or anti-Israeli people, you find them in the United States, I'm sure elsewhere, these Palestinians. I keep explaining to them, I said, the Arabs invaded Israel 4 times and Israel won all 4 wars. When you win wars, you get to keep stuff. I mean, that's what war is about. Okay. Oh, get out of the West Bank. Well, no, they fought 4 wars. They won. They're 4-0. The 2006 Hezbollah thing, you can call that a tie if you want. But 1948, 1967, 1973, and the Intifada, they won, and so they get to keep stuff. Well, Russia won, and they're going to keep stuff. That's the difference between pre-war and where we are now.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I'm just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
This course has been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just an overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you gotta pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.